Hello my king and queen. So I'm back with my second video. I hope you enjoyed the first one. I mean, I'm trying, but yeah. I am new to YouTube. Well, I'm not new to YouTube, but I'm new to making videos. So today this video is going to be getting to know Breii. Me. So I asked a few people any questions that they would like to know about me, and so I will be answering some questions. So I hope you enjoy this. So the first question is, who's your content for? My content is for, I'm gonna say, anyone who's interested in hair tutorials and I guess talking about my opinions on certain things, and I would say of all ages, but mostly people around like 15 and up. Yeah, 15 and up. That's the content. So yeah, like I'm not gonna do anything vulgar or anything like to where it's restricted to certain ages, but I'll try to keep it as PG as possible. So yeah. Who is Aubrei? Okay, Aubrei is me. My full first name is Aubrei. I'm just gonna say I'm still learning who she is. I'm still learning. But if I was to answer it of what I know, I would say Aubrei, aka me, I am very sweet, loyal, kind, generous, honest, straightforward, blunt, confrontational, emotional, sensitive, very goofy and silly, and I love to laugh. So I don't mind laughing. I mean, I love laughing. I mean, it keeps me happy. But yeah. A man who impacted your life the most. There's not many, I must say. But if I had to choose, it would probably be oh, a man who has impacted my life. If I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be every man in my life, and I'm gonna say for good cause. They have taught me a lot of things that I should avoid, I should look more into when it comes to myself. Just basically things that I should like learn from, mistake-wise. So couldn't really say who, because I don't know who, so I'm gonna just say all. A woman I admire. I'm gonna say my mom, simply because she was a single mom. She raised me and my sister alone, well, with the help of her family. But watching her made me realize that independency is very important when it comes to life, and you shouldn't really depend on a lot of people when it comes to certain things in your life. So yeah, I would say my mom. I would say any mom material in my life too, like anybody that's like helped raise me. I think they admire me too, because like they make sure that I'm on my feet and make sure that I'm not doing things that I shouldn't do. I mean, I kind of do that on my own, but still, like they inspire me to be a better woman. So yeah. What is your favorite movie? Well, my favorite movie is Save the Last Dance. It will always be my favorite movie. I love dancing movies, and that will be my first dancing movie that I would like, that I would love and consider as my favorite, because I grew up on watching that movie. I grew up watching that movie, and You Got Served and all the step-ups. Oh, I love those movies. But if I was to choose, it would definitely be Save the Last Dance. Favorite place in the world, the whole world. I would say my room. It keeps me protected. Keeps me safe. from the world. Let me just say that. Like, although I have some moments where it's like I don't want to be in my room all the time, but mostly my room like keeps me from like doing certain things that I shouldn't be doing or something. Just being proud that I'm not being a rebel. So I would say my room. Like it keeps me from doing anything crazy. Yeah. Are you bilingual? I don't think I'm bilingual, but I know some Spanish. Some Spanish I know. Like the simple words, like hola, ¿cómo estás? Stuff like that, and certain words I know. I mean, I try to communicate with Spanish people, but it's really hard, especially when you're trying to understand what they're saying. So, yeah. What's your favorite dish? I'm from the South, so gumbo. Yeah, I love gumbo. That's my favorite. And I'm very particular on my gumbo. It has to be a certain type of taste. It has to have certain stuff in it. Like gumbo originally has okra in it, and I don't like okra in my gumbo. I love it separately. So if there's okra in my gumbo, I don't want the gumbo. I don't want it. And if the gumbo is very, very thick, like stew thick, I don't want that either. So gumbo. I'm very particular about my gumbo. So if you recommend that you want to cook me some gumbo, you gotta make it to a certain weight. Like, it gotta be a certain weight. So, yeah. What's the last country you visited? The United States. North America. I mean, I haven't been to any other country. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to like the Bahamas, Jamaica, somewhere where it's very sunny and warm and a good scenery. I would love to go somewhere out there. Like I don't mind like the water, beach scenery, all of that. Like I wouldn't mind seeing that. So if I was to say where I would want to go outside of the United States, I'll probably say those two. What's your favorite quote? Everything happens for a reason. Because legit, everything happens for a reason. If you ever question why something happened, it's for a reason. It's for a cause. You just don't know what it is, but it's for a cause. That's why I love that quote. Because it helps me understand life sometimes. Do you sleep in socks? Barely. I do not like it. It makes me feel hot. But if I do, it either comes off on its own or I'm just very tired. Because other than that, can't do it. The socks gotta come off. I gotta feel the sheets. I'm not gonna feel the softness of the socks. I gotta feel the sheets. Like I rub my feet together and against my bed. So, no. I would prefer not to. When was your big chop? My big chop was in. I remember the month. It was July. The year, I want to say 2014, 2015. Yeah, that's when I did my big chop. How long have you been natural? 5 years. 5 years. And as you see from my previous video, it's very long. For 5 years. What products do you use on your hair? When I first started with my big chop, I started with Miss Jessie's. I've always used Motions as my shampoo and conditioner. Always had to. Like I grew up on Motions, so I had to do it. Right now I'm using African Pride. I still use Miss Jessie's before the wash and go process. So when I do a video on my wash and go, I'll show y'all the products I use for that, which is Miss Jessie's. What's your favorite hair product? I'm gonna say the wash and go product. Like they make my hair really curly, really kinky. Like you pull it and it bounces right back and it's like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Are any of your siblings natural? Yes, they're all natural except for one. and I love each and every texture. Each texture is different. Mine has a kinky look to it. It's very thick. One of my sisters is very, very, very fine. Her curls are loose. And then I have another sister. Hers is very, very, very thick. She has a lot of shrinkage. So there's different textures in my family. I love it. That's why I love natural hair. There's different textures. There's different things you can do to it. It's beautiful, beautiful. Why is your hair so good? You know, I'm blessed. I think I'm blessed with some good hair because when I was relaxed, my hair was very long. Like, my hair was like right here when it was relaxed. And now it's like right here when I press it. So it's almost to my natural state. It's almost back to the length I was before I did a big chop. So I'm excited. And I want it to get longer. So hopefully in, I want to say 3 years, it'll be longer than what it is now. And I cannot wait. What's the last book you read? I love reading. I enjoy reading, and it's funny because in the past I hated reading with a passion. Like, I had to read a lot of stuff for class, and I'd be like, I don't feel like reading right now. Like, I had to read during punishment times, and I was like, I don't want to read. But now, reading is like one of my hobbies. Like, I love reading, especially dramas, romance novels, and mystery novels, and sometimes some based on true story type novels. But I do love nonfiction. No, I lied. It's fiction I love. I love fiction simply because it brings out your creativity. But the last book I've read, what was it? Big Girls Do Cry. I think that was my last one. It's an African American story, fiction. It was very good. It kept me up. Like, I really wanted to read it. I mean, if you're interested in knowing what it is, it's by Carl Reber, and it looks like this. It's really good. Like, I love reading books like that. It keeps you, and then it's a multiple point of view type book. So it's not just one character. It's more than one character telling their story, and like that's what I love. It is good. It is good. What's your favorite book? I have a lot of favorite books. Like, mostly the books that I love or that are my favorite are books like that. Like, something that keeps my eye open, something that makes me like keep me up to where I'm like, I have to keep reading. I cannot stop reading. I need to know what happened next. Like, I love books like that. So if a book, like, if y'all have any book recommendations, y'all can just give me some, because I'll read them. I'll buy them. I'll read them. I'm reading. Speaking of, I am also a writer. I wrote a book on my own. It's called Love Waiting to Happen, and it's gonna be in the Some Call It Love series. So this is just book 1. I published it earlier this year, July to be exact. I think it's June or July, yeah. So if you're interested in reading my book, it will be in a Barnes & Noble website, online only. There's a hard copy and there's a Nook version of it. But in the future, I hope to have my book on other platforms. That way people can have access to it, because I know some people like to read off of iBooks and Amazon and Kindle and other stuff like that. So, I mean, right now you can just get the hard copy and a Nook if you have that. But this is the cover. This is what it looks like, and this is the back. It's a love story, obviously. Love. It's a love story. It's based off of 2 characters who fall in love at first sight. but some things happen in the midst of it to where they don't really get together immediately. So there's a lot of stuff going on with their family, their friends, all of that. So if you're interested, it's also a multiple point of view type novel. So if you're interested, you can buy one. And I know Barnes & Noble have some sales going on too, so the prices will be on there for you too. But if a sale's going on, they'll help you purchase it if you can't like afford whatever price I have up there. But yeah, if you're interested, you can get it there. I will probably have the link in my description down below. So if you're actually willing to get a book, it'll be down there for you. So yeah, next question. I gotta find it. All right. When is the next book? Okay, so that was the first one, the first part of the series. The second book is gonna be in the year of 2021. I have announced that before, but for new people, it's gonna be released 2021. So I'll keep everyone posted on when it's coming soon. But yeah, keep a lookout for it. 2021. Remember that date, that year. Do you prefer cold water or room temperature water to drink? It doesn't matter, whichever mood I'm in. Like if I'm in a mood for cold water, I'll drink that. If I'm in a mood for room temperature water, I'll drink that. But mostly it'll be room temperature water. Cause cold, sometimes I can't handle it. Like if it's very cold, it's gonna take me a minute to drink. But room temperature water, I'll probably chug that. Yeah, especially if I'm thirsty. What's your go-to fast food meal at any fast food chain? A burger. Burger and fries. Always. It don't matter where it's from, I'll eat that. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm ordering. Unless it's a chicken place. If it's a chicken place, I have to get probably like chicken tenders or chicken nuggets or yeah. And some fries. Gotta have the fries. I love fries. I love potatoes. Gotta have that. What's the worst thing about store-bought food? Some of the store-bought food, some of the things are probably like labeled wrong, or the expiration date is off, or something is like something got in it, like a bug or something. It's molded already and you didn't know that, or some of the fruits are bruised up already and you didn't know that. Like certain things you don't really know until you actually open the package up and see it. So that kind of sucks. Let's see. What's your guilty pleasure? I have no clue, but I'm gonna think on it. Let me see. That's my air freshener. I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. Like I don't really think of stuff like that, cause I just do anything and just I don't care. I don't know. That's weird. Like people usually have that on top of their head, but it's just like I can't really think of one. That's weird. So I'm not sure. I'll think about that in the future, I guess. Your biggest pet peeve? I hate being lied to. And I hate when they confess after like some time, or when they're mad and they're like, oh, by the way, this happened and that wasn't true, or something like that. And I'm like, what? Like, why would you make shit up like that? Ooh, sorry about that. I hate being used, because it's like people take my kindness for weakness. So it's like, okay, I did that out of generosity and you just gonna keep like asking for it, and only contact me when you want something. Like that's kind of not fair to me. Like it's like I'm doing this in the kindness of my heart, and you're just using that for your own good and pleasure. Like, come on now, like that's not cool. I don't like those are my biggest pet peeves. Like certain things get to me. I don't like being accused of something I didn't do, because that irritates my soul, and I'm like, I'm gonna get mad because it's like, I'm telling you, and I'm very honest, I'm telling you that this didn't happen, or I didn't think that, or I didn't say that, or something like that, and you're just like, nope, I don't believe it. What? That's stupid. It's retarded. Like, what? Come on now. Come on, man. Come on. Like, are you serious? If I'm honest, you will get honesty out of me. Therefore, everything I say is honest. I mean, unless I'm joking. I like to lie through jokes. Like, if somebody say, you dropped that pen, huh? I was like, no, I didn't. You must have seen something. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I know I dropped the pen. I'm just joking with you right now, so. Oh, there it is. Okay. Marry, date, crush. Actors. Now, if you said celebrities, I'd have had you. But no, you said actors. Alright. So, I would marry. Who would I marry? Is Chris Brown considered an actor? Because, I'd marry him. But he's a celebrity. I'm gonna just pick somebody else. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna play fair. I would marry Michael Ealy. Like, he is close to Chris. Let me stop. But no, like, he's very attractive. Like, I hope he's the opposite of what people, like, what the directors and stuff make him act, because it's like, I would not want that. But yeah, if I was to marry a actor, it would be him. Date. I would date, actor-wise, I would date, Lance Gross. Yeah, I would date him. I get to see myself just at a restaurant, and we just chilling and talking. I'm like, yes, I'm so lucky. I am very lucky at this point. Yeah. And then my crush would be Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. His smile, his teeth, it's just his physique. Yeah, I have a huge crush on him. Yeah. And it's only a crush because I feel like he probably wouldn't see me in no type of way. Usually my crushes are like that, but you know. I think I'm almost done with the questions. Yeah, I got a few left, and then that's it for my video. That's what you learned about me. I mean, you can have there can be a part 2 if you want to ask any questions. Just ask them in the comment area, and I'll have a part 2 for you. Do you prefer dark skins, light skins, or white? That's it? No other race? No other color? I guess. I would go for light. That sounds colorless, but for being honest, that's my preference. They're very attractive, and like most of the light skins are they're mixed. Like they're a mixture of African American and then another race. Like I love stuff like that. Like that's diversity to me. Like, oh, you mixed with black and this? Like not just white, like Asian, Spanish, like all that is just, it's very attractive to me. Like you got different like heritage in your system. Like that is insane. Like that is beautiful. Like I just love diversity. So I would go for light. Do you like to argue? I like to debate. Arguing leads to unsolved problems. Debating leads to you understood what I was saying and I understood what you were saying. And we leave it at that. It's not like we hate each other because we have disagreements on certain things and different thoughts on certain things. No, I would prefer for someone to understand my point of view on certain things, my perspective on point of things. Perspective. Did I say that right? I don't know. But it's not like I like to argue. It's that when I want to express something, I have a hard time doing that. So if I want to express something and I try to tell you, like, I want you to understand it. I want you to be like, okay, now I see why you're like this, or why now I see why you feel this way about something. I don't want you to be like, oh, here we go, we about to argue again. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Like, I'm not trying to argue. I'm not into arguing like that. Like, I'm not even mad or anything. I'm just saying, like, I tell you how I feel. You'll be like, okay, that's cool. I understand. And then we ended at that. I don't want you to be like not caring and stuff like that. Like, you gotta understand some feelings in order for it to work out, you know? Or like agree to disagree. Like, some things we're not gonna always agree upon, so you gotta at least understand that, you know? Yeah. All right, 2 questions left. Do you believe in love at first sight? I believe in love at first sight. Why? It's because it's not just the attraction you give off when you see someone. It's like you think about, you're like, wow. Like, your body acts different to a person just by looking at them. That's the crazy part. Like, it's like an automatic. That's your soulmate right there. Boom. That's him or her. That's the one. So it's like, yeah. I think it's possible to find love through like just looking at the person. I believe in love at first sight. I mean, my book is based off of love at first sight, so of course I believe it. And then the last but not least, the last one. Why do you love Chris Brown so much? Y'all remember that question when it said light skin and dark skin and yeah. He the reason. Let me just say that. He the reason. He the reason. Why? It's because before I had an attraction to boys, and I just heard his voice. All I did was hear his voice. I was like, okay, he sound beautiful. I like him already. Then I get down to his looks, and I was like, this man here is, I'm gonna say this boy, because he was a boy. He was a man yet. This boy is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Like, I never seen someone look so beautiful in my life. Like, oh my gosh. I gotta be with him. I don't even know why. Like, I had an obsession. I was like, well, it's still there, but I was like, he is my boyfriend. He is my dream. He is everything. But you know, he's a celebrity, so he won't see me in that way. He's like, yeah, but I see him and I'm like, marry me. And it's not just his looks, it's the fact that he can dance, he can sing. Like, that's a combination that not many artists have. Like, oh my gosh. When I saw him dance, I even fell in love with him more. I was like, oh my gosh, this man is unreal. He is not real. He's not supposed to be on this earth. Who is he? Like, what in the heck? Then I saw that he can draw, he can do all these things, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a beautiful beauty of a man. Like, God created him for a reason. He is created for a reason. And then hell breaks loose because he fell in love. And I was like, dang it. Like, he fell in love. We already know who it is. I'm just not gonna say her name. And then things went downhill for them, and that kind of got me upset. I was mad at him and her. I was like, dang it, no, this is gonna mess up your career. This is gonna mess everything up. I knew this was a bad idea for you to be, but yeah. I'm gonna just say that incident or any other incidents didn't stop me. I mean, some people will call me crazy, some people will call me stupid. But what in life do you like? You gotta think about it. It's not just the fact that they did something wrong. Everyone does something wrong. Everyone repeat their own mistakes. Everyone's not perfect. So it's like you forgive, you forgive, and sometimes you forget, but sometimes you don't forget. And like, I don't forget anything that he's done. Like, I know something wrong with him, but I will always love him until he does some things that I don't agree with. So, but yeah, that's all my questions now. So again, if you want a part 2, just comment down below your questions, and then this time I will actually put some names in there. I will actually shout people out, because I just asked a few people, but I'll shout people out as I read their questions, and then I'll have a part 2. And yeah, this is something you know about Breii, just a little bit. But don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because there's more of me you're gonna see. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good day or night or evening or whatever day it is that you're watching this. So I will see you in the next video. So deuces.